Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love Trippy Red.
Pouring up foes, muddy my cup. Won't look at the past, it's behind us. Falling in the bottomless pit, find us. Life is a perk, sound all the sirens. Do whatever I want, don't give a fuck. Live my life, I got your wife, she my slut. She take night, And I don't walk shit at all, I'm on the money run. I don't got no ops, they stay inside, cause they're scared of my gun. Yo, 6 want a real one, I told her come and find one. It's funny how you pussy, but you never been inside one. Hey, these darn ass, virgin ass niggas, man. They run when they see the gun in my hand. Bullets like Twitter, they follow them.
That my kid, she swallowed them. Yeah, she swallowed them. Boy, your chain ain't solid. Go, your jewel finesse, he hollered them. These niggas say they with it, we gon' Harry Potter him. Make that little bitch disappear. Got VVS's in my ear. Ascended, they shining on your bitch. We flick these hoe on the fuck, cause I'm so freaky, dicky, and your bitch gon' eat me. You know that we killing these fuck niggas. Hell nah, ain't no throwing a wife. Like hell nah, pussy boy, we don't buy that. Pussy nigga pull up on him and bite that. 130K on a Cuban lean, ayy. Shawty wanna fuck, suck the dick and be my bait. Chillin' on the couch, fuck your bitch in her mouth. Catch a nigga slippin', put it in his fucking house. I ain't with the talking, I ain't with the talking, I ain't with the talking. Put the pussy nigga in the coffin. He red, nigga say he bleeding. He red. I'm killing everybody instead.
It be so caught up in the summertime. In the summertime. Diamonds on my fingers, baby blue, they look like Megamind. I don't know reality, bitch, I feel like Coraline. Yeah, and we from the north side. Pull up Optimus Prime. I don't wanna miss line. Promise you feel better taking his line. Yeah, Cody when I piss right. Cause we lit that fucking 666 line. Get a 6 kiss line. Murder what it is. Murder what it is. Yeah, murder what it is. I'ma catch a murder in his bitch. Has been certain in his bitch. Like close the burns in his bitch. It's a living hell. And we living hell from there. Living hell from there. I live in hell from there. Yeah. Gang.
Ay, ooh. We ain't never running out of money, we ain't running out of loot. We ain't never running out of funds, we ain't running out of jewels. We ain't never running out of guns, got 100 shots for you. Yeah, I feel like Tupac, yeah, ayy, I just got the juice. I feel like Tupac, ayy, I just got the juice. I'm pouring lean on the rocks, baby, but I got Ciroc for you. Ayy, I'm pouring lean on the rocks, baby, but I got Ciroc. Ayy, I ain't never been drunk, yeah. So I'm pulling this lean up. And I'm rockin' Celine, yeah. And I'm off of this bean, yeah. Ecstasy caught me teen, yeah. I say rollin' up green, yeah. And your bitch all on me, yeah. Turn her into a fiend. And if it's a problem, my boy shaking shit just like a tambourine.
We ain't running out of money, we ain't running out, Luke.
He think he this shit, but we know he ain't even.
What's up, chat?
I was right about myself, I signed out, open your head, my tree limbs. Now all these hoes wanna fuck, all these hoes wanna suck, all these hoes in my DMs.
Happy Sunday, chat. Another Sunday. Another Sunday, another fun day. How are you guys doing today? Another Sunday, another fun day. And guess what? We got to go back tomorrow to work and do it all over again. We ain't running out of money. Kless, you went to church? Kless, did you go to church? That's a better question. Did you go to church? Why are you asking if I went to church? Did you go to church? Most likely not. Most likely not, Kless. What's up, Ryu? I overslept and I missed church day. Bro, I slept today. I got my sleep. Eating some crab cake with shrimp? Brother. It's a little early for some crabs. It's a little early for some crabs. Alright, man. Alright, man. You said, why are we bringing this back up on the Lord's Day? Look, we already know. I think it's I Guess So and Mento Ozzy. They are the NTR cucks of the chat. We already know. Those are the only two motherfuckers in this chat that constantly keep up bringing up NTR shit. I fear for y'all future relationships, bro. I feel like y'all in the future gonna have a girlfriend and the first thing y'all gonna do is hand her off to some big brolic motherfucker to pipe her down. It's crazy. I could never. I could never. I could never. My gosh. I got to see the Demon Slayer movie. I gave it a strong 8.5 out of 10. The movie was a good movie, but to say the movie's a 10 out of 10, you smoking. That movie was not a 10 out of 10. I gave it an 8.5. It's an 8.5. You said, what didn't you like? Because you could tell the Demon Slayer movie was literally them mashing together like 4 or 5 45-minute episodes that they would have done on like the regular anime runtime on like TV. They mashed like maybe 5 or 6 45-minute episodes together. The backstory for some characters was long, bro. Long. I feel like if anything, the movie had more backstory plot than actual fighting, if that makes any sense. There was a lot more backstory shit happening than fighting. But other than that, like, I have no crazy complaints. I still feel like it's a good watch if you're a fan of the series, but I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10. You said I heard it was too much backstory. There was a lot of fucking backstory. And the movie was long as hell. It was 2 hours and 30 minutes. 2 hours on... the movie was 2 hours and 30 minutes on top of like the movie premieres that they showed in the theater. So I felt like I was in that theater, no cap, for like three hours and 10 minutes or something. My ass was sore by the time I got out of that theater because of how long that movie was. I was like, bro, this shit is long. I felt like I was watching a Lord of the Rings film or like The Hobbit. That's how long it was. You said save backstories till the very end. Like Akaza's backstory, I feel like it was a good backstory though. It was a good backstory. Akaza's was by far the longest. It's the main gripe I have with the series. How strong the age rating is there, but here in Brazil the police had to stop kids from coming to the theater. Was the movie that graphic? Bro, the movie wasn't that graphic. I feel like if anything, the TV show was the same level of graphic as the movie. Cause the movie, there was some scenes where like motherfuckers was spitting up blood, but I'm like, they showed that in the weekly anime. So if anything, I feel like it was the same as the weekly anime. You said it's cause too much blood? I mean, I guess. I mean, you're fighting a bunch of demons in their home turf, and they're cutting you up. Of course, you're gonna bleed. This ain't Danganronpa. What you want Pepto-Bismol everywhere? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. But other than that, I mean, I guess it was bloody. I guess it was bloody. Hold on. Let me play some songs in the background. I think Shinobu fight was the most graphic. Bro, if I start talking about what happened in some scenes, it's gonna get into like spoiler territory. Where the anime songs? I just want to listen to anime songs. Okay. People been saying spoilers. Shinobu is on. Shinobu's on Fraud Watch, bro. Yo, he said Shinobu's on Fraud Watch, bro. What's up, Fairy? Classic. Not too much on Shinobu. Bruh. What got me mad? Oh, yeah, and I also watched the movie in Japanese because I feel like the English dubbing of the movie was, like, impossible to find. I couldn't find that shit anywhere. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna watch it in Japanese. The Japanese was great. You said no, though. No Hashira could take on an upper 3 by themselves. Facts. That's big facts. That's big facts. And to be honest, they got lucky with Akaza. To be honest with you, they got so lucky with Akaza. Like, beyond lucky with Akaza. So in my honest opinion, I'm like, any of the other 2 that they're gonna have to fight, they're most likely gonna be cooked. And it better be at least minimum 3 of them fighting one of the upper 2 by themselves. You said if I'm copying Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, shit, I already got it. I already got it. We just gotta wait for a release date. I already got it. You said deluxe or standard? Deluxe. I already got it. You said Retro, the coworker that's talking about this tweet. What the hell was this? My coworker didn't feel like waiting for the rest of Demon Slayer movies, so he read the manga by skipping all through the boring ass backstories and called it mid. Hey man. Hey man. I mean, look, one thing with Demon Slayer that I realized is that they have this format, bro. Demon Slayer has this format where they, look, this is Demon Slayer's format on other stuff, right? Right? They go into a fight. One of the characters at this moment is about to die. Right before they die, flashback. Right? Let's go, bro. Flashback. They get hit with a flashback. They get a power boost. They avoid death. Fight continues. Right? Fight continues. Then you fucking up the enemy again. And then flashback again. Right? And that's like usually the consistent the fight, bro. You say you're not wrong, bro. You know why? Because they do it in the anime itself. Like when I started seeing that the movie was doing that same format, in my head I was like, bro, this is literally just the weekly anime episodes, but I feel like they mashed them up all together and then they were like, fuck it, let's just call it a movie. You said would have been better as an anime? Kind of true, because they were using the same formula, because the anime does the same thing. But in my head I'm thinking, damn, bro, are we really gonna have to wait about 2 years for part 2 and then 2 years for part 3? Like, come on, bro, just finish that shit, cause at that point y'all stalling. What about the Zenitsu fight, bro? The Zenitsu fight, I don't even know. I feel mixed on it. I feel kind of bad on what happened with like the whole Zenitsu arc, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like the people Zenitsu knew, the letter he got, I felt bad for all that shit. But here's my question, right? This motherfucking guy, right, that was fighting Zenitsu, This motherfucker had the necklace with the water charm on it, right? Wasn't that the same motherfucker that, remember this guy with the prayer beads, crying eyes? Wasn't that the same motherfucker that got all those orphans killed? Somebody's gonna have to correct me on that shit, because that's been in my mind nonstop. Damn, even nobody in the chat knows. This is crazy. I feel like I'm the only one that picked up on that detail. Nobody picked up on that detail. You said the Stone Hashira? Yes, remember the Stone Hashira's backstory. There was an orphan that had the same water talisman necklace or whatever, like a choker. He led a demon to the Stone Hashira's hut where all the orphans were at. Remember that motherfucker? But then I'm like, isn't that the same motherfucker that ended up in Zenitsu's class trying to learn the thunder breathing art? It is him? That's crazy. They should have killed that motherfucker from the start. That kid was a problem child. So you telling me this same kid in the Stone Hashira arc that led the demon to the orphanage and got all the orphans killed is the same motherfucker that ended up in Zenitsu's shit and then turned into a demon himself, causing Zenitsu's grandpa and all that shit to happen? That motherfucker, you said, but he was a kid, man. Fuck that kid. They should have killed him. He was a menace as a kid, and he's a menace as a teenager and an adult. All that motherfucker caused was pain and destruction. He should have died. That kid caused a bunch of orphans to die, and now as an adult, he caused Zenitsu's grandpa to commit seppuku, or whatever the hell that shit is called, because he ended up finding out, oh, bro turned to a demon, so he killed himself. So I don't know, this character, they should have killed him off, bro. I don't even know how he survived that long to even become a freaking Demon Slayer core swordsman and then become a demon, bro. And then that's another thing, he should have been broken. He should have been broken. The fact that he lost to Zenitsu is crazy, because I'm like, bro, you're a Demon Slayer that turned to a demon and you still got bodied by Zenitsu, bro. You had the powers of a demon and a swordsman and you still got bodied by Zenitsu. No way. No way. They explained in the movie he only became a demon for a short time. They should have killed, bro. They should have killed, bro. Well, he's dead now anyway. Also, that Infinity Castle, bro. How in the hell are they gonna find Kibutsuji? You saw how big that Infinity Castle is? And then they got a whole team of freaking crows in there drawing all the maps out. They ain't gonna find them. They ain't gonna find him. All right. At this point, bro, hold on. Just in case somebody runs in. Right? Yo, they did Shinobu so dirty. Oh my God. They did Shinobu so dirty, bro. Bro, they did Shinobu so dirty. Bro, look. They did Shinobu so dirty, I have to pause the music. Shinobu's sister got bodied by this. And the worst part is that it's one of those upper rank, happy-go-lucky ass motherfucking demons. Them annoying ass. Like, oh my god, what are you doing here? Oh, it looks like you got blood falling down from your shirt. I should clean it up. You know what? Let me kill you so you can stop suffering. Head ass motherfuckers. I'm like, oh my god, bro. Her sister gets bodied by this motherfucker. She goes there to try to avenge her sister. Bro, and she suffered the same fate, bro. If anything, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. She did all that training for nothing. She showed up there. She tried to do the poisoning shit. The poison wasn't even working like that. And then it's like, Shinobu's whole thing to me, though, is annoying as hell, too. Because I'm like, the whole point of Demon Slayer Core is if you fight in a demon, you gotta chop their head off to kill them. She can't even chop motherfuckers' heads off. So how in the world did she become a Hashira if you can't even execute the motherfuckers the appropriate way? So what is even going on in this shit? How did she even become a Hashira, bro? Nah. You can't even cut their heads off. Her whole art was poking and poison. You sounded like that demon. Her poison didn't even work. Bro, her poison didn't work. She can't cut demons' heads off. She suffered the same fate her sister did. Bro absorbed her. Bro had her in his arms and said, you're mine. He did the little bow wow to her. He said, let me hold you. Bro, he absorbed Shorty. And then the worst part about it is that Shinobu had like a predecessor she was training. Bitch walks in the room to see Shinobu already dead, getting absorbed. Now what is she gonna do? What is she, bro? Pause the music again. If Shinobu's sister died, Shinobu herself died. What's this little girl gonna do? There's no amount of plot armor and there's no amount of anime backstory that you could hit me with that's gonna make her somehow beat or win that fight. The only way I feel like she gonna win that fight in the second movie, and I'm calling it now, is Shinobu is gonna do some shit where she had a poison inside her own body that was so potent that when motherfucker absorbed her, watch him halfway through the fight be also and I'm calling it right now because I'm just so good at that foreshadowing shit. I already feel it. Because if her whole shit is poison, you have to have some type of backup knowing damn well, like, she has to have some. You said that would be funny, bro. I'm calling it now. That's what I feel like is going to happen. This little girl that Shinobu ended up training is somehow going to defeat that broken ass, upper rank ass demon because he absorbed Shinobu, and Shinobu probably has some crazy ass toxic poison on some Hunter x Hunter shit where the motherfucker exploded himself against Miram and then had a fucking cancer rose bomb. That's the only shit I can fucking think of. And then they're gonna be like, she died she died in good spirits because at least she ended up poisoning motherfucker. I feel like that's what the fuck's gonna happen, bro. Bro, and then if we talk about the fight with Akaza, Giyu, and Tanjiro, those motherfuckers barely survived. Barely with a capital B, and I think that motherfucker was ranked number 3. Bro, these motherfuckers, the movie ended with them being unconscious. That's how fucked in the ass they were, bro. How are they gonna defeat the top 2? How, Sway? There's no way they're gonna do it, bro. I don't know. They gonna need, bro. Oh yeah. Oh, bro. Yes. Giyu's sword got broken 3 times, bro. He looked at Giyu's sword and he said, bro, he broke that shit into 3 pieces. All I'm saying is, look, watch in the second movie. I feel like they're gonna kill off another Hashira. I feel like they're gonna kill off another Hashira, bro. And then they got Inosuke running in there going, ha 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 ha! Who's Inosuke gonna fight? What is Inosuke doing in there, bro? Shout out to Zenitsu for taking an upper on his own. I wouldn't even consider that motherfucker an upper. He was an upper? He wasn't an upper. That motherfucker was not an upper. Who Zenitsu was fighting? That was not an upper. That dude was not... He was a jobber upper level. Hell no. I wouldn't even consider bro an upper. Zenitsu somehow defeated that motherfucker. That guy was not an upper. It's upper 6. Oh my god. He was buns. Oh yeah. Let's talk about Akaza's backstory. My brother. Pause the music. Ain't no way in Akaza's backstory they poisoned the well of his soon-to-be wife and father-in-law because motherfuckers was jealous that he was beating them in their dojo. I was like, why did he poison and kill them? Oh, because bro was good at karate. I said, boy, ain't no way. You poisoned his soon-to-be wife and father-in-law because he was better at you than karate? Bro, when Akaza went to their dojo and he killed all of them. No, he didn't even kill all of them. He mangled all of them. Everybody that he went to that dojo and he just started punching their brains in, bro. As a human. He was a human too. He wasn't even in demon form. He went in there straight hands and just bashed everyone's brains in, which was the most valid crash out because at that point I was like, bro, you know how much I would have been fuming to find out my soon-to-be wife died? I was going to live a happily ever after.
Is just the entire plot of Cobra Kai, crying face emoji.
You know, it's crazy. I never watched Cobra Kai. I think I was like episode 1 like years ago and then I stopped watching it. But thank you for the biddies. It's crazy to me though that they did something that stupid.
That's how the Shinobu fight went. I was so livid. //imager.com/shay/kps.
I'm gonna watch that shit later. I ain't even gonna hold you because I still gotta get my thought process out. That's why I said that shit in the Instagram story. Thank you for the $2.
Link.
Then now Tainted with the 5. I'm gonna look at them links later. I gotta get my thought process out. Thank you, Tainted, for the 5. Thank you, Kless, for the 2. But how the hell the Demon Slayer universe is so ass? So ass. I would never want to live in that shit. I would rather live in a My Hero universe. You said Review-tro? Bro. I don't even know, bro. I dropped Demon Slayer in the 3rd season because I got tired of the same old fight, backstory, plot, armor boost, demon death, flashback. Bro, that's literally like, it's like a formula like that. I feel like I said, I didn't think the movie was bad. I thought it was a great movie for the fans. Like, people who like Demon Slayer, I like Demon Slayer. But, man, Akaza's backstory is just the entire plot of Cobra Kai. Hold on, let me see this shit. What the fuck is this? You said that's how the Shinobu fight went? Stand down. You're weak. Oh, what is this? Oh. Okay, buddy. What the fuck is that image? Is that Usopp? Bro, you're throwing so much references. I hate the way Kless does memes, bro. Like, he throws in so much references that make no sense. What the fuck is this? Tainted $5? Halo 3 midnight launch? 9 minutes? Hey, Tainted, you know what? I appreciate you, bro. Ain't no way this motherfucker sends me fucking a 10. I ain't watching no Halo midnight launch shit. Thank you for the 5, bro. I appreciate you. You bugging. Anyway, This movie, Akaza's backstory, Demon Slayer universe, no cap. It's either you're born as a rich person, which is like the 0.01%, and even as a rich person in a Demon Slayer universe, you could end up dying from some dumb shit. A demon walked in your house and killed your whole family that was millionaires. Now you're alone and rich. I don't know, bro. I would hate to live in that universe. In defense of Shinobu, upper 2 is just him. Bro. I don't know, bro. But then it's like I said, Shinobu, I feel like her shit, in my honest opinion, like I don't even know what to say about Shinobu. She can't even cut their heads off. All she can do is inflict poison. Which is worse, Demon Slayer universe or Attack on Titan universe? I ain't even gonna hold you. I would rather live in the Attack on Titan universe than the Demon Slayer universe. You know why? Remember the Eldians in Attack on Titan? At least the Eldians in Attack on Titan, shit didn't hit the fan until Eren showed up. Shit didn't hit the fan over there in those cities until Eren showed up and Eren got older, right? So them motherfuckers that was living over there past the walls, like, as long as I'm not living where the fucking Titans are at and I'm living like across the ocean, I'm chilling. But in Demon Slayer, though, in the whole shit of Demon Slayer, I don't even fucking know, bro. Like, everywhere, like wasn't there demons everywhere, bro?
Bro, the moment he broke that dude's sword and started regenerating his head
bro,
and sleepwalking is the moment I knew he was gonna kill himself. There was no other way. And thank you for that ghost wife telling to stop cheating and accept defeat.
No, yeah. That's what I said. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of fights in Demon Slayer, thank you for the 2, where Akaza realistically could have beat both of them. No cap. Akaza easily could have bodied the fuck out of Tanjiro and bodied the fuck out of Giyu. Because they chopped his head off, his head disintegrated, and he was still fighting him with his head off. And he could regrow his head. He evolved like Muzan, his only weakness would be the sun. Crazy. So you telling me if he's upper 3, right? He's ranked 3rd. The other 2 are going to be the same thing then. The other 2 are going to be the same. So if they fight the guy Shinobu bodied, no, the guy bodied Shinobu, and then there's the one guy with the 6 eyes looking like a fucking nasty ass, like disgusting ass face. And he has like he got like, he was talking without a head. You say he's talking with a head. He was talking without a head. Bro was talking without a head. But then, like, here's my gripe though. Like, I'm gonna say it again. In the next 2 movies that come out, they're gonna have to switch, and I feel like they're not gonna switch it. They gotta switch the pacing. You know what I'm saying? Fight. And then drawn out flashback. We got to see a little bit of the flashback of the rank 2 guy, where he was talking about when he was born, since he had white hair and he had rainbow colored eyes, people viewed him as a god, and then they went up to him asking like to solve their troubles. So we got to see a little bit of his backstory, and then he was like, humans are so weird because they think that just because you're different you could be a god or whatever. They can't do any drawn-out flashbacks. The second movie might be longer. Shut up, bro. That's what I was afraid of, too, because I said that to myself after I finished watching this movie, and it was 2 hours and 30 minutes. I said I would not be surprised if the second or the last film is 3 hours. They just make it long as shit. They're not doing that. They've been doing it since the Mugen Train. Oh, my gosh. Honestly, a complaint is that the flashback shouldn't be a Joker's cards. The flashback should be put throughout the shows, not only in fights. But they've been doing that shit the whole time. There's a lot to cover, and the Mugen fight will likely the last movie. Bro, how are they going to defeat this guy? He's regenerating. He's regenerating in that big-ass world. And the world keeps on expanding. You know who they got to kill more than ever? They got to kill that bitch with the eyeball. With the freaking guitar. They got to find that hoe. And they got to kill her instantaneously. Don't even give that bitch a moment to talk. Just kill her the second you see her eyeball. They got to kill that bitch. She got one eye. She a dirty Cyclops. They got to kill that hoe. Because she's an issue. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm so glad that when I went to go watch that movie, like the theater wasn't like when I went to the theater, there were people in there, but it wasn't like packed, so it felt really nice to watch. I had like a seat to myself. I had some empty seats next to me. I had my bag there and everything. Bro. Chainsaw Man, I can't wait to watch that. When Chainsaw Man comes into the theaters, oh, I gotta be on that. I gotta be on that. And I ain't gonna lie, that shit I gotta watch it in Japanese. Cause the way I heard that motherfucker screaming Denji in Japanese, I gotta see that shit in Japanese, bro. You said I had the Steam Deck on me? Bro, I was playing Trials of the Sky, Pogo. Yo, 30, 45 minutes of movie trailers? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. You know how many times I saw that movie trailer where they keep showing Studio Ghibli Spirited Away? Bro, every time I see those ads, I get so annoyed because I'm like, bro, I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. Spirited Away again in theaters. Bro, Spirited Away came out so many times in theaters. Get on with it, bro. You said, Retro, you remember that Tobijiro got his eardrums exploded? Who? Eardrums exploded. Tanjiro. You said Tabijiro, you bum. I'm like, who the fuck is Tabijiro? Tanjiro? He got his eardrums exploded, and I think Giyu as well. You said I got you a stream game? Oh, JD. Thank you for reminding me, bro. I think I saw it. It had to do something with bonking, right? I have no idea what the hell that shit is. In the Smith village? What the hell was that? Movie trailer is getting annoying. Nah, bro. But they told me the movie was going to start at 6:15. I felt like I was in that theater forever. Class might need to be yeah, I'm thinking about it. But yeah, overall the movie gets a 8.5. Bro, I wanted to see the Stone Hashira and the Bakugo looking motherfucker go crazy.
Demon Slayers fans, when they don't get a flashback to win a fight that they are unable to win, and instead get beaten to a pulp by their belligerent opponent, greater than frown.
When they don't get a flashback to win and then they are able to win and instead get beaten to a pulp. Thank you, Kless. Thank you for the 2. You say, here's a cool video on Akaza if you want to see it. I'm going to be honest. That shit better not be more than 3 minutes long. Because that movie forced me to watch like an hour of Akaza backstory, and to be honest with you, I don't even think I want to see anything else in regards to Akaza.
Akaza has the most tragic backstory in Demon Slayer, but it's even worse
All right, perfect. This is a short.
when you realize that his entire identity as a demon is all tied to his lost memories. Like, well, spoiler warning, but in Akaza's backstory, he was a criminal who was repeatedly beaten for his crime. Wait, what? Yeah, his tattoos are...
Also, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. This motherfucker became a demon completely out of his will. Bro Kibutsuji pulled up and just yoinked him.
actually brands that say, hey, this is a criminal. But he did it all to try to save his dad, who he ended up losing. He also lost his adoptive father, his future wife, Koyuki, and when he crashed out, a very valid crash out, Muzan stuck his hand through his face and Akaza lost all his memory. Okay. What a lot of people don't realize, starting off with his color scheme, his pink hair, his pink vest, it's actually the same color as his wife's kimono. Wait a minute, what? Akaza's compass needle for his blood demon art is the exact same snowflake design as the pin in his wife's hair. Okay, that has to be a coincidence. Yeah, well, think about this. You know how I mentioned his tattoos? Yeah. And remember how I said he was tatted for being a criminal? Yeah. If you break down the tattoos along with the symbol on his back, they actually spell something out. What word? Koyuki, his wife. Oh, wow. Not to mention a very small detail everyone missed is that during the entertainment disregard, we saw Akaza watching fireworks. Then we didn't know what that meant, but now we do. All his attacks are actually names of various fireworks. The very fireworks he promised to take his wife to. Great, I'm crying again. Akaza has the most tragic backstory.
Okay, buddy. You said I don't blame him for becoming a demon? What do you mean you don't blame him for becoming a demon? He had no choice but to become a demon. Kibutsuji legit did this. Look, Kibutsuji legit said boy to him through his whole fucking head. You talking about I don't blame him for becoming a demon. He had no choice but to become a demon. Like, bro, his whole dome got buoyed. At that point, it's kind of just like, I either die or I come back as a demon. And I'm telling you, the fact that his flashbacks is what made him pass on is what made these two guys not die, because they were gonna die in that fight. He physically couldn't even say no. Yeah, because he had a whole fist and forearm through his head. He's going to hell, though. Let's be clear. Oh, of course. Of course. Even though, like I said, when he was a human, 100% justifiable crash out. You killed my father-in-law and my soon-to-be wife. Y'all all dying. Him going to that dojo and beating everybody's ass to a bloody pulp was so justified. You said his wife went with him too? What the hell? Okay, Casual Senpai. Okay, buddy. I don't think his wife going to hell. What does his wife do? Oh, it's because of the burning, the fire. You said Tanjiro doing that fake rainbow move at the start of the movie was cool as hell? Guys, it was a metaphor. Hey, buddy. Hey. Yeah, I guess that's it about the Demon Slayer stuff. Bro, I wanted to see that Bakugo motherfucker fight. The Wind Hashira. I wanted to see him and the Stone Hashira going crazy. And then they even have the Wind Hashira's brother running around in there. I'm calling it now. That motherfucker might be dying, bro. Second movie, they're gonna kill off another person, bro. Yup, next movie, they're gonna kill bro off, bro. I feel it. They're gonna kill that dude off. It's gonna trigger the brother. Then the brother, like a mark, gonna pop up. I'm calling that shit now, bro. Yo, when Giyu's mark started showing, you know how hype I got? I think I was the only motherfucker in the theater that was clapping when I saw Giyu's mark pop up. Man. You said, I like how the Crows were calling the kills like it was a league match. I know. Bro, they got a group of crows flying around in there. I'm like, bro. And they scouting out that whole Infinity Castle. I'm like, bro, you're not going to find every nook and cranny in that Infinity Castle with a bunch of crows. And I know somebody in the chat going to be like, so what else are they going to do? I don't know, bro, but them crows ain't going... I don't think them crows are going to find Kibutsuji. You know how big that area is? He says Shinobu's a bum. Car. Bro. They gave us backstory for Shinobu and her sister for what, bro? And that upper two demon is so annoying. He's one of them happy motherfuckers. He's one of them happy ass, annoying ass demons, bro. Like he'll stab you, and then he's like, "Oh my God, you're leaking. Oh, let me stop the bleeding." I'm like, "You're the one that stabbed me. Oh, let me stop the bleeding." Did you notice Zenitsu didn't get his call out for winning? Oh, true. The guy did fall down, and his head did disintegrate. We only saw his head disintegrate. We didn't see his body Oh, come on, man. That motherfucker gonna land and have his whole head, body still there on some Akaza shit. Come on, man. No, he gone? Alright, chat. Yeah, man. Now we gotta wait how long, chat, for the next movie? Bro, we're gonna be old as hell by the time we're done watching this shit. You said I'm already old as hell? Yo, you youngins in the chat that are in y'all 20s. Y'all gonna be in y'all 30s before y'all even know it, bro. Like y'all keep talking all this shit. Unk. I'm like, yo, y'all gonna blink and y'all gonna be like, fuck, I'm 30! Probably 2027 if they release it in Japan. You said, don't remind me. I'll be 21 in a month. I'm telling you, the speed of flight, you gonna blink and 10 years gonna pass. Too many late 20s in here. Y'all should be in y'all primes. In the NBA, right? NBA? Oh my gosh, bro. Why would I watch Halo 3 midnight launch 17 years ago?
Halo 3.
Damn, bro. Damn. It was a time. It was a time. Tengen the weakest Hashira. Try not to laugh as Shinobu gets hugged to death. Yo.
Brand new product. Yeah. I'm trying to get that. Yeah. I'm trying to get that. Yeah.
Sega saw Silver getting aura, so they had to give this.
Retro is definitely the teeth Hashira.
The teeth Hashira? What am I gonna do? Bite people? Thank you, Electric, for the bits. What is this? This is Samus's light suit in Metroid Prime 2. The glow-in-the-dark sperm speeder? Okay, buddy. Since I don't know how you can look at something like this and not immediately understand video games are the most beautiful medium known to mankind. Proto, thank you for the resub, Proto. I appreciate you, Proto. What the fuck was this? Like, what are y'all sending me? What is that? Type of matchup you see.
Hi, my name is Cherry Bomb, and I fight for all the single moms out there that don't get the respect they deserve.
Let's do this! I am dangerous!
Oh my god, you're about to get your ass beat. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, bro. Don't even give me Shinobu fan art. I don't even want to look at that shit. You don't even deserve fan art. I'm sorry. New record has been set. Infinity Castle has surpassed the Mugen Train. Damn. That's good to see. Anime name. This guy's a fucking dumbass. All right. I always ride for Team Reptile because they're tapped into the culture in a way. Other things that do street culture. Ass, ass, ass. Yup. Yup. A Shinobu fan passed out after watching the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie. You love to see it, bro. Why is Tails? You sure she ain't a demon? Whoa. But do we actually want these interrupting gameplay? What is this? These were the scenes that were initially saw during the first preview that made me realize what Sonic team has money now. They're not just relying on two animators. I didn't even play this game, so to be honest, I don't even want to see it. Spoilers. Spoiler to Archie Comics. What are you showing me?
Your fire powers are so cool! I wanna try! Set me on fire! Set me on fire! You shouldn't say such things, and it certainly doesn't work like that. Just focus on the race at hand, won't you?
Well, he want to be set on fire. Set him on fire. This is the worst way to do a Sonic collab. What were they thinking with this? Oh, this is Fortnite? I mean, hey, bro, it's Fortnite.
We all know that kart racing game.
Oh, that shitty-ass Mario Kart game. I know it.
It's great. We don't need to show it to you. But what if you can blast through and race on a whole nother level? What if you could warp across different dimensions, fully customize and build out your machine, and compete head-to-head across different platforms? Or what if you want to roam around on the open road?
Oh, he said, what if you want to roam around on the open road? Nintendo and their shitty ass intermediate tracks. I don't think he's allowed to say that.
What? This world isn't big enough for both of us and one of us has to go?
Yo, Sonic Waker. Do I look like Fidel? You sending me these long ass Sonic meme clips. Do I look like Fidel? Smash Bros, I'm instantly out, bro. Are house cats overpowered? Oh my god, I gotta watch cats beat each other up.
This game's tier list can seem pretty set in stone sometimes, but in reality, major shifts in the meta can happen extremely quickly, especially when new resource hotspots and points of interest open up. Builds which are well adapted to capitalize on these flashpoints can see dramatic ascensions on the tier list. One such event occurred when humans unlocked the food storage ability. This greatly improved the humans' survivability by giving...
You say, hey YouTube, not today. I am not gonna watch a 12-minute video about if cats are overpowered. I have a cat.
Hey, do y'all know that Gen X invented the art of cussing? I ain't talking about regular cussing. I'm talking about cuss word combos. Back in the day, he didn't just say fuck you. Nah, that was rookie shit. He hit you with something like, you fucking ragged ass, no good, sideways walking son of a bitch. Our combos had so much flavor, you could feel it in your spine. We put that shit together like jazz music. You had to know the order though. You couldn't put dumb fuck before bitch ass. That's a violation. Listen to it. You bitch ass dumb fuck. You dumb fuck bitch ass. That's like putting ketchup on cereal. It don't fucking go. We had categories too. Angry combo. You low budget dust mopping crust ass hoe. Surprise combo. What in the blue fuck monkey shit is going on here? Disappointment combo. Man, I swear on everything you dumb as hell. Nowadays y'all just say fuck. No seasoning, no sass, no rhythm. Bring back them cussing combos and make your insults symphonies. Now excuse me while I go tell this mustache off-brand.
Yeah, you gotta go off, bro. Back in the day when we were kids, we used to go crazy with them combos. You dusty, crusty, busty ass. This is so stupid. You ugly.
Talk about WrestlePalooza. Also, here is update on J-Link.
Talk about WrestlePalooza. It was okay. I mean, there's really not much to say about WrestlePalooza. One thing is for sure, it was not worth $30. $30 is insane.
Unseen footage of Jimmy Uso panicking over injured Jey Uso at WrestlePalooza. Now we're just waiting on the official word from WWE regarding Jey Uso's injury status coming out of WrestlePalooza, but no doubt he is dealing with an injury after a steel chair spot went wrong with Braun Breaker. After the match was over, a fan captured footage of Jimmy Uso looking extremely concerned and almost panicking about his brother, who was receiving medical attention from ringside WWE officials. Let's all pray for Jey that it's nothing serious.
Nah, it should just be a gash. And probably a gash in like his forehead.
Unseen footage.
It was just a gash most likely. But yeah, WrestlePalooza, I think the girl matches were great. And the match with CM Punk was a good match.
Trust me, this is worth it, Link.
What are y'all even saying anymore?
Oh
I'm telling you, I was in that
Tainted
damn
with the
dining hall during
10.
the blackout.
What is this, bro? Thank you, Tainted with the 10. Bro, what are you sending me, bro? Bro, 31 fucking minutes, bro? 31 minutes? Why do you send me such long shit? Why can't you send me something that's like 5-10 minutes long? 30 minutes?
Two-minute video, Link.
Bro. Click off after 5? Oh my gosh, bro.
Push, push, push.
Right. What are you scared of?
I'm scared of everything.
Why?
I don't know.
There is no ground.
Bro, like you sending me literally an anime episode and a half worth of shit for me to watch. I could watch an episode of To Be Hero X and the first 10 minutes. Come on, bro.
There's no you, there's nowhere you can look, and there's nothing. It's just a fluid moment of consciousness.
Once you become a nudist, like you're free with a lot of things. You're free. Like...
Remember when you was a kid, you take tests, don't stay stuck on this one problem, just keep on going. That's the same thing in life.
I'm 62 years old. I should be worried all the time, but I'm not.
How do I,
Just don't think about shit.
Can I pay less in rent if I spend most of my time living in my own head? Is constant worrying truly an internal flaw if sometimes the world makes no sense and is really mean? I shouldn't spend my mornings trying to mentally solve problems that haven't even happened yet. But what if I lose everything if I don't? What if the person I trust most betrays me? What if I never find a deep sense of belonging and die alone? What if I die alone? What if I won't ever live up to my potential? What if there's no way to escape the constant fear looming under my conscious mind and I'm doomed to forever?
Mr. Williams.
To work.
Hey, yeah, you called me in your office, sir. Good to see you.
Bro, what the fuck is this?
You've been doing a fantastic job this past month.
Thank you so much. Seriously, I mean, that means the world to hear. I was worried this was going to be about something.
You remind me of myself when I was younger.
Really? Oh.
Bro, what the fuck you got me watching? I'm letting it go to 5 minutes.
Talek, are you anxious right now?
No. What?
It's just, how do I put this? You are a vibe kill.
What?
People around here don't like you, man. I mean, you're good at your job, but it's like, oh my God, get me away from him. He's reeking of fear. He's thinking about everything. He can't do a... Jesus.
That's not true.
Just chill out.
That's not true.
Starting to really piss me off. This company runs on one kind of fuel, and it ain't bitch.
I mean, Mr. Williams, I feel like this isn't...
I ain't watching this shit, bro. You're done. This feels like some bullshit that would be on Adult Swim. This is some Adult Swim ass bullshit where it's like, come on, bro. Stop sending me these long ass videos with no context, no organization. Like what? Like they have, bro, with 3 minutes in and I don't know what the fuck is going on. You said we could be watching Giga's new anime? My brother. Two more minutes.
Very professional.
Say, Mr. Williams, he said, oh, yeah. Take the week off. Go fix yourself. Come back in my office, and if I get so much as a whiff of this, oh, Mr. Williams, then you're fired. And I'm going to ask you again. Are you anxious right now?
No.
It's pretty sweet to have a boss who loves you the way mine does. He went out of his way to point out he's noticed my struggle with anxiety and wants to see me turn a new leaf so that I can be a better employee,
a better man, and most of all, a better Talek.
Now I'm gonna lose my job. My boss is right. I'm annoying. If I don't have something, I'm afraid I never will, and if I do, I'm afraid of losing it. Who wants to give that guy money? I can throw on an earring and walk around with a beautiful stride, sure, but when it comes down to it, I'm just a scared guy. Nothing feels safe, and now it's gonna cost me my job. And probably everything else going forward in my life because I can't change in a week. This is just the start of the end, and sooner or later...
Yo, tainted. This is not a a stream video to watch.
I'm gonna spiral and collapse into myself like
This is one of those videos you watch by yourself at nighttime.
dying star. But as it turns out, life had other plans in store for me. On my way home, something happened to catch my eye. A glimmer of hope, a window into a world where anxiety seemed like just a word. I wanted to sulk back into my hole in the ground, but something within me just had to find out. How does this cowboy ride?
I'm the naked cowboy. Gotta do what you gotta do. So what's up?
My boss at my job, he told me that if I don't stop being anxious, he'll fire me. And I'm
Well, that makes you more anxious, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to like. Just
Well, it's like
calm
when you
down.
can't sleep at night. Why can't I sleep? So I can't, so
Exactly. How do you not get anxious like when you're out here?
I'm always anxious. I thrive on adversity. I can't wait for a problem.
Okay.
I have a completely normal, absolutely disciplined life outside of this environment. We need the things that make us feel like we have control in the world because we don't.
To me, that kind of freaks me out because like there's no control and that scares me.
There is no ground.
Perfect. This is a video to watch at nighttime. When you just strolling YouTube and you got nothing else to watch, this is one of those videos. This is one of those videos that make you think deep. I could already tell the way it's formatted, the way it's looking. This is a deep thinker video where they make you think about life, where they make you think about getting out of your comfort zone, what is anxiety, the things that can lead you to a happier life. This ain't a video to watch right now on stream. So next!
Hey, I said I have a movie
Hey,
on
I'm
in
the
the
video. The game about to end. It's about to end.
Okay, but you said the baseball game was going to end earlier. I put on a movie.
There's 1 minute left. Like the game is tied right now, babe. Like as soon as
You
it's
said the
over-
game had 3 minutes left 4 minutes ago.
No, but it
no,
only
because
took
that's
longer
rude.
because-
That's rude. I literally put on a movie and you said you was going to be there.
But my thing
Like,
is,
just
though,
get
it's
up.
really about
Like,
to
it's
end.
not that deep that you have to sit there and watch the game
No,
when
y'all
I
can
had.
chill. Like I'm just.
Wow, because no, what we're not going to do is disrespect me. You're not just going to raise your voice.
Yo, this is such facts, bro.
Just disrespect me. No, because that's not right. That's not right.
I'm sorry.
Because, hey, wake up. Hey, wake up. Hey, was you sleeping? Were you just sleeping? Because I don't want to interrupt anything if you was. Was you sleeping?
I guess so. I must have passed out.
Okay, you passed out. Listen, I know you apologized earlier, but like it's like still on my mind. I just feel like I just didn't deserve that, you know? I didn't deserve to be disrespected like that. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Woo! Yeah! Happy birthday. Bae?
Yeah, babe.
Yeah, and another thing. See, the way like you're surrounded by love right now, that's the way I wanted to be surrounded by love when you yelled at me a month ago.
Oh my God, bro. I remember when I used to be in a relationship. Shawty's really be doing shit like this, bro. You be like, you still bringing this shit up?
It didn't feel good, you know? Okay, we almost have him. We got him. Here we go. We got him. Here we go. Congratulations, you guys. You did so congratulations, guys. Bae.
Yeah.
And another thing. See, the way that you're here right now by my side is the way I wanted you to be by my side when you yelled at me so viscerally. It was this support that I...
You already old.
I miss you, Mom.
Bae, rest in peace to your mom. And another thing, I just feel like the way that you're gentle to her right now is the way you should have been gentle to me. Because just like your mom, I felt lifeless in that moment when we argued all them years ago. And I just feel... And another thing, the way that you're watching TV right now, it just brings me back to that time when you yelled at me when you was watching TV. That moment when you yelled at me and said, shut the fuck up. It really stuck with me. What was going on? Why are you grabbing your chest? Baby? Wait, he's waking up.
There he is.
He's waking up.
Oh my
Welcome
God.
back, sir. Welcome
At
back.
that moment, I would have been like, yo, just take me, bro. Just take me so I could get away from this shawty. Please, just take me.
Oh my God.
What happened?
Baby, this doctor just saved your life. You had a heart attack. The same way my heart felt attacked all them years ago in that argument. Because that moment when you screamed in my face so brutally and told me to shut the fuck up, and then
I would have told her to shut the fuck up again. After that, I would have been like, yo, shut the fuck up, please, respectfully. You said I'll pull the plug myself?
Yo, bro.
When bro rather hang with his girl.
You trying to go to the movie tomorrow? I can't. Got plans with my girl. Yo, bro. You trying to go to the movie tomorrow?
What the fuck? Ruby versus Makra? Another... Oh, hell no!
The only girl that I love and adore. This the type of love that you can't ignore. Say, hey, she's coming my way.
And after she comes my way, the police will find a dead body located in my car on Monday, September 8th, 2025.
The only girl that I love and adore. This the type of love that you can't ignore. Say, hey, she's coming my way.
And after she comes my way, the police will find a...
That's crazy, bro. Fuck you mean no early access for Switch? Your big mistake is that you got it for the Switch. Y'all be buying cross-platform games on the Switch. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's your first mistake. It's copping a game on the Switch. You could have got it for an Xbox. You could have got it for PlayStation. You could have got it on Steam. You said, nah, let me get it on Nintendo's console. Get the fuck out of here. Can't believe it's been 6 whole years since I last drawn her. Welcome back, Shinobu. I'm good off that art. Freddie, what you talk about? Posted. Freddie, what is you talking about? I don't get it. Enter me, Link? What the fuck is going on in this tree? That's a thick tree. Teenage me never would have given an RPG a chance. Now I'm enjoying them. One thing a lot of gamers should try is giving games another chance later on in life. You'd be amazed how much your taste can change. I did not like Link to the Past, Crash Bandicoot, or Hollow Knight originally, but when I gave them another shot years later, they finally clicked. That was me with Hollow Knight. I still need to beat Silk Song.
Stand and fight!
Not even the laws of physics apply to ghosts. Gone. Oh! Crazy. I like how you could scoop them back up. You say Yote's in 2 weeks, by the way. Don't worry, my wallet is secure, cause I got Silk Song and Trials of the Sky that now I'm like full focusing on right now. I'm not touching no other games. You said retro my Link. Oh my gosh, man.
That boy is
Get back in the Get in the
Stealing a girl's car?
Oh my god! What the f is this so messy? Jesus, so much shit in here! What's wrong with you? Do you have kids? No. God, this is disgusting!
I'm just a girl.
God! Stay there!
Yo, you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. There's some truth to this. I remember there was a girl recently that I got to hang out with. Bro, I went in her car and it low-key looked like this. Like, I opened up the front seat and I was like, nah, there was like a bunch of shit everywhere.
Yay! It's so clean.
What the f
that your engine?
I mean, I can't usually hear that because, you know, I'm like blasting my tunes.
It's like a clock on me. What the f is wrong with your engine? When was the last time you checked your f***ing oil?
What do you mean, checked your oil?
What do you mean? What do you mean, check your...
Yeah, it's a big repair. Gonna cost you a couple grand.
Okay. Oh, that's the sound we want.
She probably like, she hungry. Take me to Starbucks or some shit.
What?
Nothing. It's nothing. You wouldn't care.
What is it?
I'm just really hungry. I'm like, I don't think I'm a very good captive when I'm like super hungry and my tummy's so grumbly because
There's peanuts in the glove box. Why don't you have the peanuts in the glove box?
I don't want peanuts.
She don't want peanuts, but she wants a meal. Now he's gonna ask her what she wants to eat, and she's not gonna know where she wants to eat. And whatever location you pick that you want to eat at that location, she's gonna say she doesn't want to eat at that location.
So I want McDonald's.
Oh, she wants McDonald's. Never mind. She wants it.
Can I just get a piece of grilled chicken by itself, a large Diet Coke, and large fries, please?
Drink is a large.
Yeah, yes, I said large.
Yo. He should have left. He should have left. Late, but congratulations on the release in Trials of the Sky. And good going, Joshua. Nice.
These toothpick swords suck. I'll show you what a toothpick sword really looks like. These toothpick swords.
Oh. Deku versus Spider-Man. Man. Deku might beat Spider-Man. But my issue is this. Everybody's gonna want me to watch the whole video to see all the stats. And I'm gonna skip to the fight. Cook that bird.
Pick up the pace or get out of the way. I'm racing here.
Oh, sorry. I didn't want you to feel bad being left behind. I'll start trying now.
Big the cat freaks me out. Every time I see him, I feel like, I don't know. Like he just be bugging out. Pokemon Emerald plot be like. He said, oh hell no. Time to start. He said Xbox announced price increase. Again? What? Again? They went on a double price? Yo. That's insane. What? Generational masterpiece that revolutionized the genre. Irredeemable dog shit. Look, like I said, the only thing I don't like about Silksong is any room you walk into, there's a trap. I feel like I haven't walked in no area where I'm like, I feel safe here. No. Any room I walk into, something is ready to just surprise and jump out at me, and every enemy has a multi-hit. Every enemy has a lunge. Every enemy has some bullshit that... Bruh. You say something about biowater? I don't know what the hell is biowater. I don't know what that is, bro. Rare black PS1. That looks cool as hell. Estelle Silksong by all accounts is great, but is also the perfect example of why save points right before a boss became near standard, because we all quietly agreed trekking back sucks ass. I agree. But then you know what's weird? There's a lot of areas where there's a specific boss there, right? You got to keep exploring that area, because for some reason I've been noticing that there's shortcuts that sometimes people accidentally don't find because they head straight towards the boss. When I realize I'm going into an area and it looks kind of bossy, I leave and I keep exploring around that area to see if there's any doors I can open up that can lead to checkpoints, so me going back to that area is not that big of a bitch, if that makes any sense. You said they give you save points nearby. Not on all the locations, though. Welcome aboard. You said welcome aboard, Rock. Xbox to receive price increase in America beginning October 3rd. So everything is going up by 20. 400, 450. $650 for an Xbox Series X is crazy. You said, have I bought the Switch 2 yet? Hell no. Hell no. I'm not supporting Nintendo, bruh. I've been canceled their the Nintendo Online subscription. I have not touched my Switch in months. I'm not supporting Nintendo, bro. You said, Cat, you say you touched it last stream? No, I said I turned on my Switch last stream and I tried to fucking play Mario Kart, and then they started talking to me about virtual cards and I shut it back down. I shut it back down. They started spamming me with virtual cards and they told me, hey, you can't play games on your OLED because now it's going to turn to a virtual card. And then they started talking to me about what is your primary console. I turned it off. But Zelda at 60 frames per second would be smooth as butter. Yo. Fuck Zelda at 60 frames per second. Official Hyperfunk teaser. What is this? Bomb Rush Cyber Bomb? This is the Bomb Rush Cyberpunk shit? This is a Bomb Rush sequel? You look at the tricks. When is coming out? Come on, man. Whenever it comes out, I'll be there. Because I like the first one a lot. They got it in the Steam store. Well. Suddenly, I will believe, I will believe. So what do you mean you don't like your meal? Oh, black garlic dip? That sounds This shit unfolding like a Dexter episode.
Now why the fuck would the artist do that?
I'll love you from the afterlife. I'll love you from the afterlife.
Yo, they said this guy David is on tour. That's why he hasn't come back and gotten arrested. He's like in like overseas. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, chat. The smartest thing that motherfucker could do is not come back. Because if he comes back, he's cooked either way. Bro gotta change his whole identity. He's with the police currently? No way. He came back? Bruh. They were talking about like bro was in Poland. Bruh. If news like that broke out for me, y'all would have never seen me again. I would have been like, oh, hell no, I'm cooked. He's cooperating with them? Bruh. Because there's no reason to come back. Because you know you're cooked if you come back. Next retro stream is from the Bermuda Triangle. Bro. The fact that he's even cooperating with the police, it's like no matter what, bro, he's going to be found innocent, right? People still going to be on his ass. They're going to be like, bro, what were you doing with such a young-ass girl? What were you doing with such a young-ass girl? He's cooked no matter what. People are going to be like, oh, thank God he's not a murderer. But you were with Lil Jimmy while you were old as shit. How fat do you gotta be to have dipping sauces for desserts? Oh. I mean, that's chocolate. That looks like it's ice cream. I don't know what that is.
His fans were saying that he couldn't have did the murder because he was on tour in an attempt to defend him, but the body was decomposed for months.
Regardless, shit is not looking good for him. Damn. Yo, that pump looks nice. I ain't even gonna lie. That's a nice pump.
You're so obnoxious. Just get lost already. You're so obnoxious. Just get lost already.
How is everybody finding all these shits? How's everybody spoiling all the voice lines between each other? Bro, I don't want to see it from you. I want to play the game and see the voice lines. You fucking spoilers. The game ain't even out yet, and y'all showing every fucking dialogue that happens between every fucking character. You said, I doubt that somebody who knew the body took the opportunity to put in the car. You said some people get the game early. Bro, I don't want to see the dialogue. I want to be surprised by the dialogue. I don't want to play the Sonic game and then be like, "Oh, I saw this on Twitter." I want to see it for myself. Is that Taya? The aura looks nice. Very nice. Nice. Oh, I just ran across that one character, the guy that uses the gun chat. That guy wanted Joshua, bro, and I was like, "Hey, yo." He was like, "Oh, look at this handsome young bracer." I was like, "Hey, fucking yo." I'm like, "Shariza's right there, bro." I think he asked her out though. But then after that, he went straight to Joshua, and I said, "Hey, fucking yo." You said, I heard they took out homophobic Estelle. Bruh, they should have kept that shit in, man. Fuck it. Fuck it, bro. Like people too scared of a little shit, bro. But I bet you they'll keep a dialogue in there that be like, "Yo, fuck all men." Oh, if it's a dialogue like that, oh hell yeah, they'll keep it in the game. They'll be like, "You know what? Yeah. Keep it in the game. You know what? Put that dialogue in more portions of the game, if anything." Trials of the Sky is currently the highest rated Trails game at the time. 100% Metacritic recommending. It's going down. The battle theme for Persona 3 got a music video. They kind of cook, can't lie. I'm not going to watch that song. I finished Persona 3. I'm out of Persona 3. Little Nightmares 3 demo out now. I don't even want to play the demo. I'm waiting for the game to come out officially. Didn't we see this shit already? We saw this one, right? They got Lil Polly. No. Alright, alright. Alright. They showing me too much Sonic Crossworlds. I'm not seeing anything. No spoilers. Mega Swampert, the very moment it starts raining. Oh, what the fuck? He started running up to people. Master Doro. Doro getting bodied. Scarlet, the only one that's probably surviving.
I'll keep this short and sweet. I love all the toppings. I think the question you would want to ask me is what toppings on a pizza would I not eat? Because
me, I don't like fruits. Like if you put raisins or pineapple is a no for me. Fish is a no for me. Like why the fuck would you put fish on top of a pizza? Yeah. No fruits, no fish. I eat it with onions. I've had like a Supreme before with mushrooms, shit like that, pepperoni. Just no pineapple, no fruits, no fish.
Cause I am an eater. Stop. I'll keep this short and sweet. I love...
What? I don't even get it. What? Why y'all sent me that? Skins can be selected by selecting the character racer in the Crossworlds. Bro, there's no way people are getting hype over blue Eggman daughter or red Eggman daughter. I'm gonna be honest. I feel so indifferent about this shit, but people are losing their fucking mind for blue and red Eggman daughter. XQC figures out David released a song every year on her birthday. Bro, I feel like too much people doing research on that shit, man. Leave that shit to the police. Shit smell like happiness and no bills. Shit smell like plastic. I couldn't care less about what IGN... Wait, I couldn't care less about IGN, but having a fucking 9 is always good image. This is one of those motherfuckers. Motherfuckers will only post the IGN shit if it gives a game that they care about a good score. But then once IGN doesn't give the game that they care about a good score, then they start shitting on it. I told y'all about motherfuckers like this. I told y'all. How you gonna say I couldn't care less about IGN, but then you still post their shit? You do care. No Persona 6 in sight. Look, at this point, I don't even care about Persona 6 at this point. Because it's too long now. I don't even care about Persona 6 because you know what it is now? A part of me now feels like Persona 6 is not even going to live up to the hype, bro. It's at that point now. I feel like Persona 6 is not going to live up to the hype. Because Persona 5 was so good that I'm trying to think right now, like, how they going to top Persona 5? You said, give me more Persona 5? I've been seeing too much people on the internet meme about give me a Persona 5 remake. Y'all bugging. Y'all bugging with that shit. You guys do realize that some of Gen Z are in their mid-20s, right? We are in 8. But y'all act like y'all 8. Gen Z will never understand. Literally playing Persona 5 Royal right now. This game is too goated. Bro, it's so good. Persona 5 is so good where I'm thinking to myself, how the hell they're going to top this game? Especially Royal. 5 Vanilla was good. Royal was so fucking good. It's like, how you're going to make Persona 6 any better? What's going to be the color scheme? Who's going to be the mascot? Who's going to be the characters? Are you going to make memorable characters that look great? What's going to be the engine in that game? You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm not going to lie, bro. They need an engine overhaul. They need to change the engine. I hate how all the characters look the exact same, like from Catherine full body and shit. But I don't think they're going to change the engine. I think they're going to keep it the exact same. I'm going to be the mascot? Terrible. Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. Oh. Luigi state terrorism charges have been dismissed. That doesn't mean anything. It's been dismissed. So now what? What do you mean it's been dismissed? Peggy 6. This is a 13-minute thing. What game is this? Yeah, he throwing a lot of shit. Damn, split his ass open. Oh my god, this shit bloody. Oh my, his legs. Oh, chopped his whole shit up. Oh my god, bro, they getting cut up. Oh, he got a drill? Damn. Oh my gosh. That's all I needed to see, bro. He going crazy. That game is bloody. Wish Astral Chain wasn't stuck on the Switch. Facts. And it's stupid. It's stuck on the Switch, priced at $60, and no one is buying it. Stuck on the Switch, full 60. Making no sales. Damn. This game got a bunch of 9s. Metacritic 83, not bad. Got a bunch of 9s and some 8s. That's not the bad. 18 minutes. Bro. Heck nah. Giga, I ain't watching your film right now. I will not be copywriting, striking any reactions. In fact, I encourage everyone to watch and react to it as they please. However, if uploading clips and highlights, the music may get tagged for revenue split since it's under a different system. This man can't watch anything past 3 minutes. You know what it is, chat? It's because if I watch it, I'm gonna watch it. You know what it is? I want to watch short shit. I want to watch shit in bursts, in succession. My dopamine is cooked. You said, TikTok has ruined Retro's brain. Nah, you know what? I haven't even been on TikTok that long. I feel like, you know what it is? There's so much news that I'm trying to catch up on that I just want to see.
This is video surveillance of the night. Arena Zarutska.
Bro, I am not watching that shit. This is Gears of War.
Worn out places, worn out faces. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. Find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad
Damn, I might have to finish the manga. Bro, they made, oh my god, they made Bay figurines. Jesus Christ, that figurine going in the jar. You said, did Retro ever play a Gears game? Bruh, probably for like 2 minutes. Bro, I can't even see what's happening. Okay, they put the Mario Kart shit and they put, what, a bunch of Sonic Racing stuff? Grab 3 items for breakfast. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna get a smoothie bowl. A smoothie bowl with some scrambled eggs. And no cap, a sausage. Just because it's protein. Smoothie bowl probably got some good protein in it. Scrambled eggs is protein. Sausage is protein. French toast, bagels, and all this other shit. It's just carbs. Silksong sold 3.2 million copies on Steam and 500,000 copies on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation each. It outsold Metroid Dread. Bro. I love to see Nintendo lose. Play Hollow Knight. Bro, I already played Hollow Knight. What are you talking about? I played and beat Hollow Knight twice. Silksong, I need to beat Silksong. But I'm not going to play Silksong on stream because I feel like realistically nobody wants to watch me play Silksong. If you enjoy Hollow Knight and Silksong, consider these your required... Okay, consider these your required reading. I play Dread. I beat Dread. I ain't playing this prehistoric shit. Castlevania, I'll give it a try sometime in the future. Silent Hill F looks fire. When are you playing Trials on stream? When I might play a little bit of it today, to be completely honest with you. If I do play some today, though, just keep it to consideration. Whatever I'm playing, it's not going to be like next time you see me playing it, I'm continuing it right from there. I'm going to be way farther into the game. I'm not going to be like playing the game in a way where I'm going to be like, oh, let me wait until I stream. Hell no, I'm going to keep on playing this shit even off camera. Welcome to Mario Galaxy. Bro, Nintendo charging $40 for each one of these games? Crazy. Never buying used manga again? Oh my gosh.
Wait, remember fighting Foodons? Because I sure do. Man, this show just likes to hang out in the weird corner of my brain that
In
is
Matt
only
the
used
final
to...
boss for Silk Song, truly an amazing game.
I'm gonna be honest, I've never remembered this show, so I'm instantaneously skipping it. Wild Kratts, never remembered. Camp Lake Bottom, never remembered. The most boring place in GTA 5, never played GTA 5. Next. Battle Royale with Proximity Chat drops September 19th. Oh, this gonna be toxic. This gonna be people running up to you like in VR chat, yelling out slurs the whole time. Newest PS5 system update rolling out starting tomorrow. DualSense wireless controllers pairing across multiple devices. That's nice. Ghost of Yote, I'm good. What do you think about this take? The video game remake Spectrum. Mistake. Downgrade. Okay, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was actually, in my opinion, a fun game. On par, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. I didn't have the time to play those. Fire Red, Leaf Green was fire. Soul Silver, Heart Gold is fire. I didn't play the Diamond and Pearl remake just because. Happy 21st birthday to Pokemon Emerald in Japan. Oh, I'm gonna go take a piss. Y'all gonna watch this intro. Oh man, when Pokemon was good, man, that was a time to be alive. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, chat. That was a time to be alive. Oh, what a time. Bro, I can't wait till Legends of Zod drops. When Legends of Zod drops, I can't wait to see what people say about that game. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle has earned over 33 billion yen in Japan. Damn.
Clanker, Meatbag, Rust Monkey, Pompous Parasite, Wireback, Neurologically Stunted Neanderthal, Bold Muncher, Organic Abomination, Oil Drinker, Alcoholic, Battery Burner, Counting Calorie, Copper Blood, your quill line is slanted, Science Project, your greatest grandfather was a gorilla, Tin Skin, Incognitive Ape.
Oh my gosh, bro. I know Switch 2 players are going to have the best experience with ZA. Of course. Of course. Even me having, like, because I know people are saying that it's coming out for the Switch 1 and 2. I wouldn't even get it for the Switch 1. Seeing how Scarlet and Violet, seeing how those games ran on the Switch, I wouldn't touch ZA at all on the Switch 1. Bro, why you always doing my boy Date dirty?
We all know that.
Yup, we've seen it. Expedition 33 has sold over 4.4 million copies. That's beautiful.
Professor X asks girl, what is your mutant power? I can guess how many pulls to turn a ceiling fan off on the first try. She points up and says, 3 pulls. Professor X stands up and pulls 3 times. After the 3rd pull, the fan turns off. Yeah, that's cool and all, but not really a superpower. Yeah, I was just kidding. I can heal paraplegic. Oh my god! Professor X asks...
Wow. You said I'll wait for the OLED. You know when that OLED come out, bro, that shit gonna be pricey. When the OLED Switch 2 comes out and seeing the direction Nintendo's going, they probably gonna say $700. Yeah, I'm thinking $700. A teacher hosted a Halo LAN party in the last day of school.
Go!
Oh, that looks like so much fun. That looks like fun. I don't care. Bro, bring me a bag of Doritos and some Mountain Dew. Fuck it. Final Fantasy Advent Children released 20 years ago today. Yup, and it's still a good movie. Every time I watch scenes from this movie, I'm like, bro, they cooked.
No sympathy from me.
Peep the original tweet. Oh my god, bro. You guys with the politics. Y'all love politics. Beautiful. Junpei, let's go to the arcade, Makoto. Fuka trapped in Tartarus. Fuka ain't doing all that. Okay, buddy. 1996 versus 2004. Bro, there's no debate. 2004 looks way better. This is why this is the Fire Red version. That's why this is the remake to the original. Look how ugly Blastoise looked in the original. Look how cool Blastoise looks now in the 2004 version. Come on, man.
Posipi, Negapi, vous allez soutenir le Magnéti d'Alissa. Posi, les gars. Les gars, les gars. Posipi, Negapi, vous allez soutenir le Magnéti d'Alissa. Posi, les gars.
Oh, I heard that. Mining and Plusle, y'all done.
Ninja Code, Iwanuma de miseru ka? Ninja!
Oh no! Bro, he just kept coming. Pause. Trials in the Sky, Chapter 1 is a must-play JRPG. How you get the platinum? Oh my god. Tetra Mustang pill? Only way to survive Nikkei sex? Entertainment! Your whole shit erect as fuck, bro. You like a hentai protagonist after you ingest that shit. Damn, this guy was airborne. Oh my gosh. Nah, he was airborne. Like, he was up there. Yo, Special Pikachu Edition, Pokemon Yellow is the best one. I feel bad for the dudes who wanted Smash, LOL, and went to Nintendo. Wait, people went to the Nintendo shit expecting to see a Smash Brothers game announcement? Bro, we ain't seeing a Smash Brothers game announcement probably for like another year and some change. I'm not gonna lie. And plus, if they make a new Smash Brothers, I ain't gonna lie, they probably not bringing back half the roster. There's a big possibility we might not even get all those characters back, and I know people are gonna be expecting everybody to come back. Two, what they gotta do in Smash Brothers is let us be toxic online, bro. 3, let the online be smooth as butter. We need better online. Nintendo, you bastards. That peer-to-peer shit does not cut it. Have dedicated servers so I can fuck people up online. 4, have a for glory and a for fun section. Stop all this shit where you can make your own lobbies where motherfuckers could fight you. They could have their specials on and 2-stock or 1-stock map you just so they could climb the global Smash ranking shits. Bro, you said that's not happening? That's why fuck Nintendo at the end of everything. Nintendo releasing a direct and then they're like, you can get a stupid ass flower toy. Who the fuck asked for this shit?
We actually made them. Oh, we actually
stroking his dick. He got lotion on his dick.
We made them. Oh,
yo, Sothis, woman called out a mother for leaving her baby completely unattended while shopping comfortably inside of a store. Yeah, people be doing that shit.
Whoa, Mr. Keebler?
Dude?
And Banjo-Kazooie of Nintendo 64 at your door.
Hello?
We're looking for a magic...
Nah, Banjo looks menacing here. He looks creepy as fuck. Go! You saw that fucking...
puzzle piece.
Like that one?
Exactamundo! That's one fast little dude.
Eddie, wait!
You can help Banjo-Kazooie find the magic puzzle piece or other things by scratching the square on the game piece inside Keebler packages. You could even win a Nintendo 64 home entertainment center. For free game piece, you can write to this address. Many will enter, few will win. Bummer, we're not eligible.
Nah, bro. Those are some cool commercials.
I didn't want to be this way. I know what I'm doing. I know how horrific it is. Do I wish I never had a bite of crunchy, swirly cinnamon toast
He's
crunch?
a cannibal. He's eating his own
Because
people.
even though it's alienated me from everything and everyone I've ever loved,
You saw that shit? His dad even wrote him a postcard. We are severely disappointed in your choices, Dad.
I've ever loved. Whenever I taste the Cinnadust, I know I'd do it all again.
Go ahead. Judge me. I know it's wrong for me to want to eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch, considering I'm also Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But ever since my first crunchy, swirly, Cinnadust-covered bite, I can't hide who I am. And the truth is, I don't want to.
I didn't want to be.
He's a murderer. He said, it's not like I want to be that guy, but like, dude, this is sad, man. This is how the Digimon game looks? No way. This is that new Digimon game that's coming out. Look at all the detail in the city. Look at the shadows, the infrastructure. But Pokemon defenders will defend this shit to the day they fucking die, bro. Hey! Stop making these bugs sexy, bro. Y'all gotta cut it out. Making these bugs sexy. Get your mans, bro. Games K said, I'm buying Galaxy 1 and 2 for $80. Hey, bro, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Not me. Not me. Danganronpa 2x2 coming out 2026 is crazy. Seen that? We seen... Oh, we back. Big Shaw shoes. Where's her shoes? Where's her sneakers? Penis in me mindset.
Aha, Passima. Oh, fala aí. Oh, nigga what?
Nigga what? Nigga what?
The Dangan image is a link to the website. Nah, bro, I don't even want to see the website. Look, does the website actually show something, or is it just gonna like I don't want to click a link if it's not gonna show me shit? Is it gonna show me something that's actually worth looking at? Is there gonna be like more videos showing more shit to it? Someone in the chat's gonna be like, find out. Watch. Let me click it, and there's gonna be ass in this. We already saw the trailer. Okay. Revamped visuals and presentation for modern consoles. Okay, yeah, this should look way more detailed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You know what sucks about this? Is that I already played the game, so I already know what happens, bro. Why can't we have like selective mind deletion, bro? Like, I wish I could like log into my brain right now and I'd be like, yo, Danganronpa data, delete that shit. New scenarios though, oh my gosh, it ain't gonna hit the same. New scenarios, a brand new scenario with different victims, culprits, and tricks. This new scenario contains just as much gameplay as the original. You said it says that there will be new culprits and victims. How? How does that make any sense? How is there going to be new culprits and victims? How? How would that make any sense to the story then? If they're killing off different people and there's new culprits, they're going to have to change up the whole story completely. I'm guessing there's going to be an alternative story. So is that so that's what I'm thinking, right? When the game starts, is there going to be like a prompt being like, play the original story with how things went from the original game, or is there going to be another prompt that's going to say, play the new story where there's going to be different shit, different scenarios, different murders? If it's like that, you know what? I'm not going to get a day one. I'm going to wait for a review to come out. But it does seem interesting. Because then if there's going to be new plot lines, new stories, new voice acting, then I will consider picking it up. Because that does sound interesting. That's going to be something. All right, keep going down. We've been here before. The attractive bugs. If I see oh, I already said that.
Link IGN made a first impression vid on the new Digimon game if you wanna know more.
Oh, this shit a RPG. This shit a RPG. I thought this shit was a dog shit visual novel.
A game with no idea what to expect. That was how I felt when I got my first hands-on time with Digimon Story Time Stranger at Summer Game Fest. I'm a lapsed Digimon fan, someone who liked the franchise a lot as a kid and then just fell off as I got older. But when I played Time Stranger, I quickly realized I had to pay attention. This was a JRPG with some good ideas. So when I got the shot at an even longer preview, about 4 hours, at PAX West, I took it, because I wanted to see if that initial impression held water. And I'm happy to say that I think it does. Digimon Story Time Stranger seems to get the Digimon series, but there's also the foundation of a really good JRPG here too. I mean the kind that you could spend a long time digging into. One that might be able to appeal to Digimon old heads while creating new fans. If licensed games have a holy grail, it's that, and Time Stranger might be able to find it. Let's get this out of the way before I go any further. Digimon isn't a stranger to good licensed games. The last Digimon Story game, Cyber Sleuth, was pretty good, and Time Stranger is built on that foundation.
Got me
After picking between a dude with anime hair and goggles and a woman with a very small hat, you step into the role of an Adamus agent. Whoever you don't choose becomes your operator. You can call them Operator. Your job, investigate anomalous phenomena in the city. Basically, you look into strange stuff that the public doesn't even know about. And man, there's some strange stuff going on in this city. Things are shut down and nobody can go anywhere. And what's all this about being prepared for tremors? After taking my lady and her very small hat for a walk and chatting with some folks about what's going down, I showed up at the Wall of Hope, which was built after there was an explosion in Nishi Shinjuku 8 years prior.
My hero ass wall.
Many anomalies. After I snuck inside, I ran into my first Digimon, and it was time to choose my partner. I picked a Gomamon. My other options were Patamon and Devimon, and got to work clearing out the local Digimon. Time Stranger is at its core a turn-based RPG.
Will this game teach me about Digimon and make
DVD
me learn all their names?
DVD menu game, complimentary. That means that your Digimon come in 3 types: Data, Virus, and Vaccine. Virus beats Data, Vaccine beats Virus, and Data beats Vaccine. But Digimon also have elemental strengths and weaknesses too, so you have to pick the right moves and Digimon for the fight, and manage your turn order, which is shown on the right side of the screen. If you hit another Digimon with an attack, you'll be able to check whether that Digimon was weak against it or resisted it in the future. You can also check on everything you've learned about a Digimon at any time. And if you land a preemptive strike from the field, you start combat with a massive advantage, or sometimes win the fight outright before it starts.
You got it!
The most interesting in-battle choice Time Stranger makes is allowing you to use items or switch your Digimon on the fly without having it take a turn. While this also makes it easier to get the right Digimon in position and use in case of emergency break glass items when you need one, it also means enemies can be a little meaner to you, which is cool. And if you lose a Digimon, you can pull in a replacement from your reserve team. Once you run out though, that's it. The battles I played in my time with Time Stranger generally weren't hard unless I was fighting something I clearly shouldn't have been, but they were engaging. As you battle Digimon, you earn what's called a scan rate. Once it reaches 100%, you can convert that Digimon and make them a member of your team. Wait until you get to 200% though, and you'll get a stronger Digimon. It's one of those, if you wait 5 minutes, you can have 2 marshmallows things. But it's an enticing incentive. In addition, you can also equip Digimon with attachment skills, providing access to moves they wouldn't normally get. And of course, you can Digivolve and de-Digivolve your Digimon once you meet certain requirements. The coolest thing here, though, are personalities. Depending on how you interact with your Digimon, their personalities will change, which will change how their stats grow. There's quite a bit to it, but I liked how much freedom to play around with it you have, and how easy it is to build the Digimon you want. Of course, it's not all battles here. There is a story, and I was intrigued by Time Stranger's plot. I met up with a girl that seemed to know my character, but neither I nor my operator recognized. Befriended some Digimon, got chased by a really large Digimon, and mostly tried to figure out what was going on. We know Time Stranger is a time travel story, but I didn't get to see that during my playtime.
This is so frustrating! There's no time to explain everything!
I did, however, get to jump ahead a bit, and that's where I really got to play with Time Stranger's systems. After my jump, I found myself in the digital world with a much higher level team. I was in a village of Digimon that had recently been attacked by a group called the Titans.
You can ride this
Started
Digimon?
off by helping Shellmon, the local healer, gather some materials to make medicine. Along the way, I found Digimon hanging out, listening to a concert, and just enjoying some alone time. It really made the world feel lived in and like it existed outside of me, which is what you want in a game like this. After a jaunt around the village, where I discovered Digimon trading cards, something producer Ryosuke Hara told me was an homage to the original Digimon, if you know, you know, only to discover Shellmon had been treating Divermon, who worked for the Titans and was wounded during the battle. After the village was attacked again, Divermon decides to try to get the Titans to stop. After all, anyone willing to help an enemy can't be so bad.
You've already done so much for me. I can't stand to be a burden to you any longer.
Before I finished up that storyline, though, I took some time to explore what else there was to see. One of the coolest things was the In-Between Theater, a sort of pocket universe situated in between the real world and the digital world. Here I could visit the Digifarm, where I could place Digimon on the farm to train them up, increase their bond with me, or change their personality. There was a Digifarm in Cyber Sleuth, but the one in Time Stranger is more customizable, allowing you to place more Digimon and customize the various tiles in the farm. Hara told me they wanted a better Digifarm, but they also wanted it to be like an aquarium you could customize, and where you could see your Digimon interact and mingle with one another. That sense of this thing is yours also speaks to why your character isn't voiced, and why they aren't assigned to partner Digimon, like so many other members of the cast are. This is your story, and you're meant to put yourself in the shoes of your agent, rather than playing a character that comes pre-built for you. Makes sense, right? About this time I also discovered I could change my outfit. And man, as much as I love my girl's tiny hat, it was nice to be able to have her rock a t-shirt.
Inori, agent, we'll handle this, right?
After goofing off a bit, I found Shellmon's friend Whalemon, who took me to the bottom of the sea to face off with the Titans. We tried diplomacy, for the record. It just didn't work. So we threw down with Sharkmon and his boys.
Then I don't need you anymore! Traitors can die right here where they stay.
He was tough. I had to swap my team, use my items, and like every fight in my time with Time Stranger, I had a lot of fun going toe-to-toe, toe-to-fin, with him. He just wasn't a match for Aegeomon. Once he was a little more than Sharkmon Fin soup, my demo ended. When my time with Digimon Story Time Stranger wrapped, I was exhausted. When you get up after a 4-hour demo, you feel it, especially at an event like PAX. But I was also impressed by how fast the time went by, how every little thing in Time Stranger fit together, and how thoughtful so many of its quality of life choices were. If you get enough scan rate to convert a new Digimon, you're notified and can jump into that menu with the press of a button. The same is true of when a Digimon completes its training on the Digifarm. You can even speed up the battles if you want to move things along. Digimon Story Time Stranger understands its genre, something Hara made clear to me when I sat down with him. A JRPG can't just be about a great story and characters, or a great battle system. It has to nail the little things too, and that means investing in both quality of life choices that make it easier for the player, while giving them enough depth to keep them invested for the long haul. Based on what I played at PAX, Digimon Story Time Stranger is looking like it could pull that balancing act off. Like I said, I'm a lapsed Digimon fan. But if what I played is any indication, you don't have to be a Digimon fanatic to like what Time Stranger has to offer. You just have to want to play a cool RPG with time travel in it. I'm still working out how that fits in here, we only got glimpses. But at this point, it just seems like a cherry on top of a beautiful cocktail. You're here for the mixology, and Digimon Story Time Stranger looks like a delicious concoction. Let's hope the sips we've been provided are an accurate taste of the whole drink.
I'm the drink. I'm the drink.
Heck yeah.
For more, check out our previews.
That look great. That look nice. That look cool. That look fun. That look awesome. He said time to play some Digimans. Bro, where's that one song, bro? The one that goes, she had tell. You said we finish it. No, I'm not human. The sun's still out, buddy. What are you talking about? The sun is still out. My brother in Christ, the sun is still out. What are you talking about? This man said, you gonna play this? The sun is still out. Are you smoking crack? Okay. Trails. Oh my god, I gotta make my shit bigger. Pause.